All right, Monday, and I've made a promise, and I hope you can hear me. I don't know if you can, but in this crusty Monday, I have to fucking work out with you, which is that's horrible for me, and I don't even know how that's gonna end, but I'm for sure gonna try. There's nothing else to it, I guess. And just 1 second because fuck. Okay. Fuck. Come on. All right. Here we go. So where was I? Monday, right? So this is what is this? Right. Let me tell you what this is. It's me yelling at my microphone because it's farther away. So I have the feeling that you can't hear me, but probably you can. And I don't give a shit, but I'll just be yelling a little bit because this is I don't do this often, right? So camera placement and all that shit, I'm not an expert. It is what it is, okay? It's just gonna be a mess, I guess. Whatever. All I want to do is work out instead of yapping and whimpering. I'll just work out, and I don't even want to know if anyone is watching. I don't care. I don't fucking. It's better for me if I don't know, because this is this is extremely difficult for me, taking you with me throughout my workout, which, by the way, I'll talk about that, but give me a sec. But yeah, taking you with me through this, let's say, journey. That's so cringe. But yeah, I'm gonna start out as you'll see me, which is going to be about 12 to 15 kilos above where I should be. So we're gonna lose 12 kilos or something, okay? Not today, of course, sadly, but over time. And so this is gonna be a thing every time I stream. I'll try to do it tomorrow as well. I'll aim for a minimum of 3 times a week, and of about 20 to 30 minutes each time, and then I'll be going into my proper stream, which means I'll be shutting down this one. I've labeled this as sexually themed and foul language and what have you, only because I can't work out, believe it or not, okay? This is not an anime superpower or something, but it's I cannot fucking work out wearing clothes. So what's gonna happen is I'm wearing my undies. I'm wearing my typical stream t-shirt, okay, which is what I usually stream and work out in. Obviously I'm wearing something under that because I don't want you to be seeing my boobs or something. And that's it basically. All right, and just for the starting, let's say, few streams, few workouts, I'll also be wearing shoes, so my combat boots essentially, because I like the extra weight, and it helps my my leg muscles kind of wake up a little bit more, which I'm gonna need that for a few times, as I beat myself back into shape a little bit. So that's why it's labeled as whatever content. It's just that I don't particularly want to expose myself to you, but working out is going to be working out, and this is the only way that I'm going to work out. So yeah, I'll explain it. Fine, you know what? Since I'm streaming, I'll explain it, okay? It's basically that to me, psychologically, it feels like I'm more motivated to work out and move my body if my body looks nice, or at least is well dressed for the occasion. It kind of motivates me, It's a sort of thing that Justice League episode where Wonder Woman confronts a cross-dressing person, and she's like, yeah, my outfit gives me power too, it empowers me as well. And this is exactly that. This empowers me. So I wouldn't want to work out in some kind of miserable pajama or something, or some, I don't know. If I had cargo pants, cargo trousers, I would use those potentially because I'm used to that at least. I'm used to the material and the fabric and everything from martial arts and shit. I don't have any. My favorite one was completely destroyed after like a whole decade of use. Um, and there you have it. I don't buy any other kind of trousers or whatever. And I'm very much a skirt person and short dress person. So I don't really have any use for my favorite type of pants. And so, well, it's basically thigh highs, combat boots, whatever. You'll see. I'm not trying to sexualize it. Let's say I'm not gonna try to emphasize it. It is going to get emphasized through my movements, obviously. If you can say that, because they're gonna be sloppy as fuck. So I don't think they even count as anything suggestive sexually because they're gonna be shit. At least for the time being. The workout itself is going to be very simple. It's the one that I use when I want to get back into shape. So obviously going forward, if I manage to keep this up, because no promises, I don't know if I'll manage to keep this up. I might start, you know what? In fact, let me warn you right now. I might start now and I might be like, okay, this isn't working for me. And I might just give up. And that's fine. That's actually fine. But for now, my mindset is in the right place. It's like, yeah, I want to do this. I will try not to mind that someone's watching because that actually motivates me even more. Even though I dread it, it actually, in a weird way, it also motivates me. It's a little bit, I don't know, maybe it has to do with a little bit of exhibitionism, even though I'm not an exhibitionist in any way, shape, or form. I don't really have that, sort of tendency. But it does something to my brain where it's like, okay, you're there, you're in front of your camera, you should probably do the thing that you're supposed to do. It's an extra like bumper, if that makes sense. An extra thing to keep me in case I decide that I don't want to do it, if that makes sense, Which is weird because on the other hand, if I think about it too much, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? I don't want these people to watch me try to get from plus 15, 12 kilos to my normal regular like weight, because I'm embarrassed or something. So yeah. So any slip ups in terms of like wardrobe, not intentional. Any movements that might emphasize like parts of my body, not the focus of this. Not for me at least, and I'm not responsible for your thoughts, and I don't care about them in a sweet way. You can think whatever the fuck you want, If it turns you on, it turns you on. I don't give a shit. I'm not doing it to turn you on. I'm doing it because I need to lose weight. I really, really fucking need to fix my self-image. And I really want to feel just like I felt before. That's like 6 years ago. Because it was a good place to be physically. Like I really liked how it felt. And it's very quote unquote easy for me to get back there. I just have to grind it. I just have to fucking grind the time. That's all. Like an MMO. You just have to fucking grind the stats. That's all there is to it. So I guess to talk a little bit more in a focused manner about what you're going to see as well. I will probably be taking breaks. Like honestly, I don't fucking know where my stamina is at right now. I have to assume it's at a somewhat good level for someone who hasn't worked out or danced, by the way, for years. And someone who is basically been sitting in a chair for quite a while. Gaming, whatever, streaming, all that shit, just anything. Parasocializing, whatever you want. So even though my stamina is legendary because of my father and my grandfather were both fucking monsters, so probably I'm trusting I'm trusting the family powers. Okay. But I could be wrong. That's what I want to say, and I might just not be able to pull through because, jokes aside, this is going to be will more than 10 years of training hold up to 6 years of complete inactivity? I don't know. Quite honestly, I don't know. I would like to think that yes, but also I have been observing signs that like I've weakened, right, in certain ways. And so, you know, do expect that this might be a laughable, pathetic attempt. Worst case scenario. Do expect that in an even worse scenario, I might actually not realize and continue, in which case I guess you'll have a laugh. In which case I don't mind because, well, it's a process, and part of it is going to be accepting that you look like shit, for example, right? If you can't accept that, you can begin to work on it, okay? And so I'm beyond, like, I've accepted it. Like, yeah, I'm not where I want to be, but I can be. So it's gonna look like shit probably and ridiculous or whatnot. But hey, whatever. We'll see what happens in, like, I don't know, a year, maybe. Who the fuck knows? And one other thing I wanted to say as well, or among the things I want to say, is also the fact that I am not, even though I've studied the subject a lot and I have practiced a lot myself and everything, I'm not a teacher of any kind. Could have been, but that's not the point. I'm not a teacher of any kind when it comes to either dancing or martial arts. This is something that I did because I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And any exercises you might see, that's my point basically. I'm not trying to teach you how to work out. I'm not trying to convince you to do what I'm doing. Okay, you are a responsible adult and you will do whatever the fuck you want the way you want it, right? And if these exercises work for me, it doesn't mean they're gonna work for you. And that doesn't mean anything bad, okay? And also some of the exercises you might see me doing going forward, if I do go forward, you might go a little bit, you know, this is not too healthy to do, but like, I hate to say this word, but trust me, I've been doing that stuff for like years upon years upon years, and they only benefited me in a good way. So, you know, I'm an adult, not remotely responsible. Also, hi. Well, hi. You just missed all my disclaimer about me working out on camera. Oh, and one other thing. I will be using. This is probably for anyone who watches this on YouTube, which that's probably me being delusional because who the fuck would watch my shit on YouTube? But whatever. If you're watching this on YouTube, the whole video might be muted, and that's gonna be because I can't work out to, as much as I love copyright-free music, it just doesn't have that extra, you know, that thing that makes it, you know, a proper fucking tune, a proper fucking song. I really hate saying this because I do think some copyright-free artists are like fucking amazing for what they do, and I could listen to their stuff for days. But when it comes to literally pumping and like getting worked up and fired up and like ready to go, it's usually, for me, I mean, at least it's usually some kind of I don't want to say real music. Come on, dude. I mean, no disrespect, but I do want to say real music. You know, I have to feel that it hits different. It just hits different. You can see when it's a project of like a person experimenting with their sounds and having found a style, but also still being kind of, you know, on their own in their living room, in their bedroom, just trying to figure out shit and like, you know, put together a melody. You can tell, no matter how good they might be, you can tell, right? Versus, for example, an accomplished like musician or music project or whatever who has been, you know, at it for a long time. So I can't fucking sugarcoat it anymore. It's just that I need that energy. It works for me. It doesn't mean anything about, you know, anyone's music. I myself use copyright-free music on my streams, and I always like, you know, mention how much I love it, and that's true. And I show you like I usually try to show you which channels I'm using for my intros and whatnot, and all that is genuine. But also I have to be genuine when I say that it won't help me if I want to hype myself and work to the point where I will work out and forget that you're watching, and try to begin working out on my stream. I hope that makes sense. And the point of all of this, and why I'm saying this in regards to anyone watching on YouTube, is because it's going to be muted. Because this is music that I would listen to by myself and work out. Okay, so potentially YouTube will catch it and mute it, and that's okay. That's fine. I don't intend any infringement or any other weird shit like that. I'm just using the music to work out to. That is all I'm doing. And if that's not okay, I suppose somebody with some kind of authority is gonna let me know. And in which case, I'll stop doing it, you know, and even remove the video if it's offensive or whatever to anyone, you know, into music or whatever. I don't fucking know. All I'm saying is my intentions are good, and there is nothing, you know, I don't want to cause any foul or harm when it comes to using that music. I just like it, and I'm just gonna be working out with it. That's it. So if the video is muted going forward, I don't fucking know. Put your fucking favorite music on, and watch me become a complete clown with your music on. Okay. And that's it, because I'm not gonna be talking a lot either. Because talking while I'm working out is, to me at least, even at my peak like physical condition, I always found it exhausting. Like, I could do it, but I find it exhausting. I don't like doing it. I want to be silent. I want to be focusing on my breathing. I don't want to be hearing anything. I don't want to be listening to anything other than music, perhaps. And I don't want to be talking. Also because I already have voice dysphoria, so I don't need to also keep in mind, you know, to also have to keep in mind or be bothered by the idea that my voice is coming out even worse because I'm straining because of the workout, you know. I don't need that shit. So it's unlikely I'll be saying much. And I guess with that, I've probably just prepared you as much as I can for this shit show. And again, I hope you're not expecting like some kind of, I don't know what you guys might be expecting, but like this is literally just me trying to beat myself back to shape. That's all it is, literally, and anything else is absolutely coincidental. I don't know if you want further proof of that. I guess I can just point out the fact that whenever I want to be actually vulgar or explicit or sexual, I just do that without any. I don't need a fucking preface or preamble or whatever. I don't fucking know. English is not my primary, but you know, I don't need an excuse to do it. I'll do it as it is. So right now, this is not like an excuse to. This is not some kind of like top tier, most popular, you know, e-girl streamer kind of thing where, you know, they're gonna work out, but in reality, they're not working out, they're showing you their ass. It's literally me trying to work out. Any ass, boobs, or whatever is coincidental. I'm not like, you know, I just like working out in the attire that I do work out even when I'm by my lonesomeness. And that's it, honestly. Still, I put the tags there, so you know what you're coming into. And this has been like a what now? A 20-minute fucking intro, which I hope I won't have to repeat, because yeah, I didn't want this whole thing to be more than like 10 minutes. So I'll be using this. Where is it? This guy's video. Sister this. Yeah, of course. It's something I'll never stop doing. But sometimes it still amazes me, like how I think I've talked for 5 minutes and then I've talked for like 50,000 minutes. It's so weird. It's just a sign that I talk a lot, right? Which I'm trying to reduce. But I guess at least it's good for people who want background noise, or you know, I guess it's good for streamers. I don't fucking know. There must be some bright side that I can hinge on, right? It can't be all terrible. So okay, so I'm gonna use this guy's workout because as I said, this is what I use. And in fact, this very particular video is what I use. When I'm trying to have like 2 or 3 weeks of light workout, that's going to introduce me to my normal personal and private, like, regime, let's say, which is what I'll be using eventually. That's the goal. So goal number 1, like the overarching goal, lose 15 kilos. That's the last thing. That's the long term. In short term, the goal right now is to first not give up today. Go through at least 20 minutes. All right. Even with breaks in between, it doesn't matter, as long as it's a total of like 20 minutes. Possibly hit 30, possibly, right? And the next immediate goal is to do that for, let's say, 3 weeks. So for the next like 8-9 streams. So essentially start all my streams with a 30-minute workout on camera, because this is also, I forgot to mention that, this is also going to help me with something else, which is using my camera. I have to get used to it, so I can't see, I don't see a better way other than brute forcing it right now. So I've talked about everything. I talked about like what I'll be wearing and why, what we'll be listening to and why. I know not all of you are gonna love that music or my taste in music. I honestly don't give a fuck. You might as well, when you see me start, you might as well just mute me if you don't like the shit I'll be listening to. I promise you, I don't intend to be talking much, and even if I did, it was gonna probably be bullshit. You might see my mouth moving because I might curse, which is also why I tagged this as like what you call it? What is it? Significant profanity and vulgarity, right? Because when I'm getting pissed off at myself or I feel like I'm being pushed, that's what happens. I curse. I don't know if you've noticed it, but I curse a lot even during my normal streams, so yeah, I curse, and I might call this guy a fucker, for example, or a bitch. It's not personal. So yeah, but I had to, because I feel like he's pushing me to work out, which is his job, and I'll still react to it. Okay, he deserves it. Yeah, of course he does. I also deserve it. What? Yeah. Okay. So where were we? So that's what's gonna happen. You know everything. You know what I'll be wearing. You know, like, you can expect to see my slobby fucking ass or whatnot. You can, whatever, you get it. So there's nothing else left for me to say other than it will look ridiculous when I'm like, coming back to this to search for songs. One other detail is that I hyper focus, which what that means is like, or at least how it manifests with me sometimes, or one of the ways it manifests with me, is that, for example, I can't get enough of one song. Like, I'll repeat it, like I can listen to it all day and I still enjoy it like I've never listened to it before. It's like that. And then it's onwards to the next song. So I really hope you're gonna like Sky is Falling by Moon, because I'm gonna listen to that while I'm working out. I've decided that this is gonna be my workout music. I might change to something else at one point, but yeah. Again, no trespass intended regarding the artist and their works or whatnot. It's just, I want to work out of this. That's what I'm gonna do. If there's any complaints or anything, just, I guess, contact me or whatever, or all that shit, or it might be muted or whatever. But I just wanted to explain that I will put this on repeat, and that might annoy some people. They might expect variety. There's not gonna be any variety. There's not gonna be anything that you possibly can imagine. It's just me working out, and it's trash, and it's fucking, I don't know, it's dank, and it's low tier, and it's gonna look ridiculous, and I don't give a shit. You're just gonna have to endure it, or just, I don't know, go watch someone else. I don't give a fuck, for real. Like, this is very personal for me. And essentially I'm using streaming to motivate me further to do this, you know, to see this through. So I think we've said everything that there is to say. Okay. I hope my hair doesn't look like shit. I mean, to be fair, it does, because it's just a fluffy mess, because I haven't been to my hairstylist for like ages, which I should do at one point, because they're getting a little bit too long for my taste. Okay, maybe for you it's gonna be short, but for me it's a little bit long. What else? Yeah, so I'll be a mess that is trying to work out. I'll probably be smiling because I can't help it, because fuck you, that's why. For being here. It causes me to smile. I smile when I dance as well at clubs. I can't help it. When I notice people are watching, I just, you know how it is, all right? Is there anything else I'd like to say before we go on? Thank you for being here and for understanding what this process is, and what this stream is about. And thank you for understanding that I'm not trying to how can I say this? I'm not trying to trick you into believing that this is something sexual just to get your attention. It's not something like that, for real. It's just, yeah, you're gonna have to trust me on that one. Even though I'm just wearing my undies on my shirt, and I have, like, you know, I'm generally attired as you would expect a promiscuous femboy to be attired, or, you know, or a trans girl, I guess, or woman, and that's because I am a trans girl or woman. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm wearing in my comfort, and that's what I'll be wearing now, and it's not intended to create any feelings. It's just how I work out, like, quite legitimately. That's how I work out. Yeah, okay, I've said everything. Fuck it. So this is gonna be so rough. Let me see. He's ready to start. I'm ready to start. You're not ready for me to start. Which, that last bit is okay. This is a good 40k channel, by the way. It's an AI narrator, but it's the best. Like, this guy puts effort in there. Like, he really puts effort in the scripts. He really puts effort in his work and his research. It's an excellent AI lore channel, 40k. Anyway, Scholars Lore is the channel. Anyway, not endorsing or whatever, you know, we're not affiliated or anything. I just really love falling asleep to particularly this channel, just because it hits the right tones and voice, and you know, the narrative style is precisely what I like to fall asleep to. Anyway, dice slaps. Okay, so what are we doing? Remember, one last thing, as I said, remember, I am not where I want to be physically. I need to lose 12 to 15 kilos. It shows, okay? If you're expecting some humble bragging, e-girl, you know, trying to get your fucking money, this is not it. Even if I was intending to do that, I'm not equipped to do that. I look my weight. Okay, well, no, that's a lie, because I'm like, how much do I weigh? I'm like almost 90 kilos, so I don't look my weight. I'm sorry about that, but I do, like, you know, I do look like I need to lose about 10 or 15 for sure. And so, you know, expect that, and let's see how I'm gonna end up in like a year. Okay, I don't fucking know where I'll end up in a year. Okay. Maybe nowhere. Maybe this is all futile, or maybe I'll stop just after 10 minutes. I don't fucking know. But I'm doing this right now. So I'll hit play. I've muted the guy, because fuck that guy. I hate him. I also love him for his energy and for what he does and how he does it. But fuck him anyway. He's muted. And then I'll hit play on the music, and then I'll hit play here, And then I'll turn on my camera, and then I'll try to work out. And remember, I just have no idea. I don't have any like professional guidance on where I should set up my camera or how. It's just shit. All of this is shit. Like literally, I'm shit. This guy is shit. The whole fucking idea is probably shit. You are to some degree probably shit. Okay? Nobody cares. I'm just here to do a thing, and that's it. I had this idea and I want to do it. That's it. I think it will help me. Yeah. Okay. So now you know everything. Right. This is the first cringe of this is that like I have to lean forward because my desk is very low. So if I want to be changing stuff or using my mouse and everything in between exercises to change the song or to turn off my camera or to hit play or pause or whatever for any reason, I have to literally lean down, which looks like this, which I don't know. And so, you know, now I activated it. So I'll be right here, okay, like this. So now you see what I'm wearing. It's pretty cool for me. I don't care about you. And now I have to come back there, which is interesting. And then I have to lean like this. And you see what I mean? It's kind of awkward. I can't help it. Maybe I can do that, but that's like maybe more awkward than fuck no. But this is like almost, you know, this is how low this is. I mean, compare this, where I'm standing, like to this, which is more comfortable than doing this, because it's way too low. And I mean, I like bending over, but for the right reasons. Anyway, so, shit. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself, I think, so that you don't have to deal with my cursing. That's a good idea, right? But you'll see, like, if you can read lips, you'll see that I'll be cursing at some vulgarity, okay? So, lighting should be okay. You should be able to see everything. Right, so this is where I mute and we just go on, I guess. I don't know. The reason why I'll mute is because I'm gonna have, and I didn't think about it at all, but I'm gonna have like my music a bit loud, so it's gonna get picked up by my microphone. Nothing I can do. Which means I do have to mute myself. Anyway. Yeah, so goodbye. I'll see you when and if I pull out this workout, okay? And yeah. Fuck! Ah! Ah! Fuck! I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape for sure. Still, first try, no wipes. Not clean, but first try and no wipes. Ah. After what the fuck? Well, I don't know, a lot of time, a long time. Okay, alright, I'll do the same tomorrow. Which, fuck. I thank you for watching, but you'll probably thank me for finishing. Which is, yeah, a lot of people thank me for helping them finish. Okay. So not thanking you for watching. I'm gonna go into System Shock, and I mean the game. Or I'll just chill with you, okay? But whatever the case is, will be decided in 10 minutes. I need a fucking break, and you need to bleach your eyes or something. Alright. Shit. These things here, these, I'll do it again next time, but let me tell you, I could feel the weight, halfway through I could feel the weight, and yeah, I started feeling it for sure. Pro tip, always use accessories or stuff that you think are uncomfortable to wear, just for you to get used to their weight and their momentum and all that shit. Otherwise you're gonna be awkward no matter what it is you're wearing. It's why I practice walking in heels for at least a week or two at home before I even think about wearing them out, for example. And the reason why I'm wearing these boots now is because I wear them every day. And lately I felt them being a little bit of a drag on my leg, and I was like, wait a minute, just how weak am I anymore? You know? Which also kind of contributed to my decision to do this. And so, you know, I thought, yeah, if I'm wearing them every day, boots of equal weight, let's say, then I should definitely include them in my workout, because otherwise, you know, you're gonna be like, oh boy, I wish I had my shoes off in some weird situations, and you don't want that. And that's the tip of the day. And yeah, I kind of want to dance for you a little bit. Like I wanted to dance so bad because of the music, but that asshole wasn't letting me. He was just going into the next exercise, and I was like, I can't even dance. Like right now, I feel like I have the energy to dance, and I have the energy to I don't know, I feel energetic, but ask me to continue exercising and I'll fucking collapse. But if it's dancing, sure. Or if it's like something else. But actual workout, holy shit, no. Not right now. Anyway, good shit. I'll see you in 10, okay? Or I won't. Kisses, I guess. Wait, let me just... There we go. Kisses. And here's your stupid hydration, okay? There. And you're not even here to hold my hair back. I'm starting to think that you're no gentleman at all. Anyway. This is it. I'll see you in 10.